Welcome to Pick a Card reading. Today we are looking at no contact situations between you and your person to see if they will reach out and how they feel about you and your connection. This is a general reading, so not all of it may resonate with everyone. Please only take in from this reading what resonates with you and release the rest to the universe. For today's reading, we have 3 options to choose from. Pile number 1 is the gold and silver card on the left with the large amethyst stone in the center. Pile number 2 is the turquoise card in the middle with the large pink crystal and blue stones. And pile number 3 is the jeweled card on the right with the blue stones and pink and purple center. Pause the video if you need to before making your selection. The timestamps for each combination are below, so take a moment to relax. And let's begin your journey today. Hi, pile number 1 people. Welcome to your reading. Today we are looking at no contact situations between you and your person of interest to see how they feel about you and this connection right now, and to see if they will reach out and communicate with you. As always, this is a general reading for the collective. Not all of this reading may apply to everyone watching, so please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and release the rest to the universe. So let's get right into your reading, pile number 1, and see what's going on here. How does pile number 1's person feel about them and this connection right now? And will they reach out and break this no contact with pile number 1 people? For pile number 1, will their person reach out, and how do they feel about pile 1 people and this connection? This is the Ace of Cups. What else for pile number 1? Will their person reach out? Will there be communication? How do they feel about pile number 1 people and this connection? This is the 5 of Cups. For pile number 1, how does their person feel about them and this connection? Will they reach out? Will there be communication? This is the Star. 1 second, guys. There we go. Sorry about that. The Star belongs to the astrological sign of Aquarius. So if you or your person have sun, moon, or rising in Aquarius, that can be a place of validation for your pile selection. As always, it does not have to be for pile number 1 to work for you. Let's see what else we get for pile number 1, please. What else do we need to know for pile number 1 people? This is the Queen of Coins, the Queen of Pentacles. That is all of the earth signs. So that is Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus as another place of validation. Let's see what else we get here for pile number 1, please. Will their person reach out? How do they feel about pile number 1 people and this connection? This is the Ace of Wands. Wow. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. Holy cow. Awesome. But we'll get to that in a moment. What else for pile number 1, please? Will their person reach out? What are their feelings for pile number 1 people? This is the 4 of Swords. What else for pile number 1, please? Will their person reach out? Will there be communication? How are they feeling about pile number 1 people? This is the Knight of Swords. So that is the air signs. So that's Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. What else for pile number 1, please? Will there be communication? Will they reach out? Will pile number 1's person reach out? How do they feel about pile number 1 people and this connection? And this is Strength. So that is Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising in Leo. Okay, pile number 1 people. So this reading, we're asking 2 questions here. We're asking, will they reach out? Will they communicate with you? And we do have a fairly strong yes here because we have 2 aces right here. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. When we ask a yes/no question, aces represent a yes. Okay, so I do feel there is going to be communication from your person. Now, how are they feeling about you and this connection right now? I'm trying to move this up so you guys can see the writing on the cards at the bottom. It might work better like this. Just a second, guys. I'm sorry. I wanted to use this deck today because, well, it is my favorite deck. And I just love these cards, although they are a little bit bigger than the ones we usually use. Okay. Your person feels a lot of loss. They feel regret and remorse for how they've acted, for how they've treated you. They know that they need to do better in this connection with you. This Five of Cups is about them feeling guilty and disappointed in themselves for how they have behaved. But with this Ace of Cups, see how this figure is looking back to the past to look at this Ace of Cups? It tells us your person has feelings of love for you. And if we look at this card very closely here, these two cups are still standing on that windowsill, although these are on the floor here with the figure on the card. That tells us that the love between you and this person still stands. These cups are still standing. Okay, now the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands are two very powerful symbols of fresh starts and new beginnings in love. This is an emotional connection, but it's also a spiritual connection. Okay, this is about love, this is about spirit, and also taking action, but we will also get to that in a moment. Now, the Star card tells us your person, through looking at their behavior, examining what they've done, realizing how they've hurt you in this connection, they are healing right now. And that's what the Star card symbolizes, the healing that is happening for your person in regard to their emotions, emotional wounds that they have perhaps been dragging around with them. And it is also validated here with this Four of Swords, because the Four of Swords is also about healing, looking within, retreating away, and examining their actions, their words, and their behaviors. But the Star is also a card of hope. It tells us that there is still reason to be optimistic with your person for this relationship, because your person is healing. The universe is working overtime as well to try and get this connection with your person to this place of renewed energy and renewed love. The Queen of Pentacles tells us your person sees you as someone who is very loving, caring, giving, supportive, compassionate, with so much understanding. They see that you are very grounding for them, and they miss that feeling of groundedness that you have for them during this time that you are in this no contact place. But with this Queen of Pentacles as well, this tells us your person feels that from a long-term partner perspective, you would be an excellent long-term partner. The Queen of Coins is also someone who's very focused on their work, on their job, on their career. They want to be successful. They want to have financial security and stability. So perhaps this is something that you are doing at the moment, you guys watching the video, but it's also something your person is focused on at the moment as well. This Ace of Wands also tells us, as well as the spiritual connection that's here between you and your person, there's a lot of passion that comes with this Ace of Wands. It is all about the passion that is here in this connection with you and your person, but also about the deep love connection as well. The Strength card tells us your person feels the two of you have a strong connection, which is very true, and we can tell that with the other cards that we have for this reading. It is a spiritual connection. It is a soul connection. But the Strength card also tells us that your person sees you as someone who has a lot of inner strength, inner courage, and inner wisdom, very much that comes with this Queen of Coins card as well. Now, this Knight of Swords, this tells us your person in this no contact situation is thinking about reaching out to you. They're trying to find the right words to say, how they can express themselves, how they need to apologize. Perhaps, well, probably for most of you watching, especially if you are in no contact situations and they're also ghosting you at the same time. But this tells us your person is going to reach out. The Knight of Swords is a card of communication, and the Knight of Swords also carries the sword of truth with them. So your person, when they start communicating with you, they will be sincere, they will be honest, they will speak their truth. And with that Five of Cups being here, it also tells us that they will apologize to you for this entire period of no contact, for running, for ghosting, whatever your dynamic is with this person. This Ace of Wands as well, like I mentioned in the beginning, is a card of action. It tells us your person is going to take action, not just thinking about it, but putting things in motion to start taking action with you concerning this connection, to come to this place of this new beginning that comes with this Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands. The Ace of Cups is also the beginning of love. But with it being coupled with this Ace of Wands, it is about the beginning of love on a much deeper level. What else do we need to know for this reading today? Please, for pile number one, what are their person's feelings? How do they feel about pile number one people and this connection? Wide open. I love this card so much because it's like, I was just putting the cards down. This is the light of the universe opening your person's heart so that their heart can be wide open to you and wide open to the possibilities that are here in this connection with you. Your person is going to start being more emotionally expressive with you as well. After they apologize, find the right words to say, and are sincere with you with an explanation and apology, they will tell you how they feel about you. You will hear it from their lips, and they will back up those words with their actions. Words and actions will be in alignment with each other, so you won't have that confusion of what's going on. You know that sometimes we can get, I've got mixed signals, mixed messages. There won't be any mixed messages from this person when they start reappearing on the scene here with you guys, okay? They will be honest, they will be expressive, they will be vulnerable, they will tell you how they feel, and they will back it up with their actions. Let's see what else that we need to know for this reading today. Please, for pile number one, what are pile number one's person's feelings for pile number one people, and will they reach out? A change in the wind. This tells us that things are changing in the dynamic between you and your person. Change is coming. Now, sometimes change takes time. You are all aware of that. But it also tells us that your person is changing and they are transforming because they're healing. They're becoming a better person to become a better partner. They're also finding the strength and courage within themselves. They are lifting themselves up. They are releasing this stuff from the past that has been keeping them stuck. They're also having to face head on their guilt, their remorse, and their regret for how they have handled things with you and healing that as well. The star tells us there is hope for this connection with your person because they are changing and transforming. They are releasing what they need to let go of that has kept them tied down and kept this connection blocked from moving forward with you into what it can become, which is a beautiful partnership. The Queen of Coins is someone who desires a long-term partnership. Okay, guys? Let's see what else we get here for pile number one. For pile number one people, how does their person feel about them? Will they reach out for pile number one? Look for a sign. You guys are probably constantly seeing signs and synchronicities from the universe. And that is what this card is saying, to look for those signs. Perhaps as well, you're getting some intuitions about your person. Perhaps also you're seeing your person in your dreams. And if you're seeing them in your dreams, pay attention to what they say, because they may reveal something to you that is really important about this connection with your person. As well, with this look for a sign, I do feel the amount of synchronicities and signs from the universe that both you and your person are going to be getting is going to increase, because as we start to move forward through this time now and this change is happening for your person, it seems that there's an acceleration of events that are happening here in this connection with your person. They are opening their heart. They are also opening to receiving the guidance from the universe. The star is also the universe, their angels and guides giving them signs, as well as intuitions and information that is coming to them through their dreams as well. And as this accelerates, this anticipation is building within both of you to actually allow this connection with your person to get to the place that it needs to be, which is a fresh start and new beginning. Let's see what else we get for pile number one people, please. For pile number one, how does their person feel about them? For pile number one people, how do they feel about them and this connection? Melting ice, softening, letting guard down, beginning to trust. Okay, I do feel what this is telling us is that your person is letting down their guard. They're opening their heart. They are softening to you and to this connection. And that ice that's melting is allowing this connection with the two of you to start flowing. They are beginning to trust in this connection. They are beginning to trust in the universe. Now, they trust you. This is not about them not trusting you. This is just about them opening to this love, opening to this connection, to this love and to this connection, and allowing the universe to move this connection to the place that it needs to go. This is very much about them surrendering to this love that's here between you and no longer trying to run from it, trying to control it, trying to be fearful of it. This is about them opening their heart and allowing the two of you to come to this beautiful place of reconciliation and union. Contentment. This is about you feeling content in this connection with your person moving forward. This card says happy, fulfilled, and peaceful. And that is how this relationship with your person will be. Once they start communicating with you and bridging this gap and the two of you spending time together and you are reconciling this relationship to come to this place of divine union with each other. There will be contentment in this relationship. It will be happy, fulfilling, peaceful, balanced, harmonious, a strong relationship where there is equal give and take, reciprocity, both of you contributing the same amount to this relationship. Because your person is changing, they are healing, and they are evolving to become the person that you need them to be. The person who can give you the love that you're worthy of and the love that you deserve, because you deserve love, guys, you guys watching this video. And with that Five of Cups being here, it really tells us that your person is so aware of how much damage that they've done to this connection, how they've hurt you, but also how they have hurt themselves. But they needed to get through all this stuff that they've been dragging around with them that has been hindering this relationship with you. So during this time that you are apart from each other, they are changing and growing and evolving, listening to their inner guidance, allowing wisdom to fill their mind instead of fear, allowing love to fill their heart instead of fear. Let's see what else we get for pile number one, please. For pile number one, people, how does their person feel about them? What is happening in this connection for pile number one, people? Anticipation. I think I just used that word. Embrace the sweet anticipation of love's arrival in your life. It's coming. Remember I said something with this card perhaps about the anticipation is building because the energy is going to start flowing and moving between the two of you, because that is the energy that's here in this reading for you guys, okay? There is this sense that your person is changing. They have to go through this transformation so that the two of you have a much more stable foundation for your relationship moving forward. Let's see what else we get here for pile number 1, please. What is happening here in this connection for pile number 1? For pile number 1 people and their person. Twin flame. Trust the magnetic pull of your twin flame. It will guide you towards them. You guys feel that connection. And that connection between you and your person is still flowing. It is still very much in motion, even though there is no contact or there's no time that you're spending together in the 3D world where we live. The energy between you and this person has been there forever. It is in constant motion. It is constantly flowing between the two of you. And even though you may be in this separation place from your person right now, trust what you feel. This magnetic pull that is here between you, the souls want to come together. That's why you feel this pull towards this person. It's why you haven't been able to move on or let go, because the energy of this connection is keeping you in this place. In the past, it was probably easy for many of you to just break up with somebody and move on. But because this connection with your person is so intense and it's a spiritual connection, you're pulling together towards each other because you know in your souls that you belong together. And this pull is what will guide you towards them. Things are changing in this connection with your person, guys. There is so much information here in this reading about them reaching out to you and communicating with you and having feelings of love for you, knowing that this is a strong connection, but most importantly about this opportunity here for a new beginning with them on a stronger foundation of spiritual growth and love. Thank you all so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey. We really appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone. Have a great day, everyone. Hi, pile number 2 people. Welcome to your reading. For today's pick a card reading, we are looking at no contact situations between you and your person of interest to see if they will reach out and how they feel about you and this connection right now. As always, this is a general reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through today may resonate with everyone watching. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and release the rest to the universe. So let's get right into your reading, pile number 2 people, and see what's happening here with your person. How does pile 2's person feel about them and this connection? And will they communicate with pile 2 people? For pile number 2, will their person communicate? And what are their current feelings? This is the 6 of Swords. What else for pile number 2, please? Will their person communicate? And what are their current feelings for pile 2 people and this connection? This is the 4 of Cups. What else for pile number 2, please? Will their person communicate? Will they reach out? What are their current feelings for pile 2 people and this connection? This is the 3 of Wands. What else for pile number 2, please? Will their person communicate? Will they reach out? How are they feeling about pile 2 people and this connection? This is the King of Swords. The King of Swords belongs to the air signs, so that is Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. If you or your person of interest have Sun, Moon, Rising in Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, that can be a place of validation for you. Let's see what else we get here for pile number 2, please. Will pile 2's person reach out to them? Will there be communication? And how are they feeling about pile number 2 people and this connection? This is Judgment. What else for pile number 2? Will their person reach out? How do they feel about pile 2 people and this connection? This is the Tower. What else for pile number 2? Will pile 2's person reach out to them? And how do they feel about pile 2 people and this connection? This is the Page of Swords. What else for pile number 2, please? Will pile 2's person reach out to pile 2 people? And how do they feel about them and this connection? This is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups belongs to the water signs. So that is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio as another place of validation for your pile selection. So to answer the first question, which is, will your person reach out to you? The Six of Swords is a card of technology. So it is a card of communication through phone, through text, through email, through social media. However, but there is communication coming from your person with this Six of Swords. The Six of Swords also tells us that your person is in a place of transition at the moment. They are thinking about what actions they want to take concerning you and this relationship. But the Six of Swords is also a card that tells us that things are going from this place of turbulence to the place of tranquility. The Six of Swords is about safe passage, moving from this place where things have been difficult into this place where things are calm, balanced, harmonious, and tranquil between the two of you. And if you're in a place of no contact with your person, it can feel very turbulent for you, to your emotions, because it's a difficult thing to go through, especially if they didn't tell us why they're running or ghosting or not talking to us. They just poof, disappeared. This Four of Cups tells us that your person is in this place of contemplation. They're really thinking about this love that is here in this connection with you. This Three of Cups that is sitting here, though, tells us that they may have ignored that in the past. And there were so many missed opportunities for them to embrace this love with you, perhaps in the past. Please only take that statement if you know that it resonates for you and your situation. But they are now looking towards this cup. Cups are about love. They're looking towards this love that they feel for you. The Three of Wands. The Three of Wands tells us your person longs for you. They yearn for you. They want to spend time with you. But also it's sort of like they're waiting. They're playing a waiting game at the moment before they reach out. And I do feel that has a lot to do with them trying to figure out what to say. And we have that because we do have this Page of Swords here. The Page of Swords is someone who is trying to figure out the words to say. How can they express themselves? What are they going to say besides an apology? They are trying to sort that out in their head. But the King of Swords guarantees that they will find those words to say. The King of Swords is someone who takes action. Kings, all of the kings belong to the fire sign. So it's fire of air. So that would be about your person taking action with communication. Now the King of Swords also carries the sword of truth with him. So when your person does communicate with you, they will be honest, they will be truthful, they will tell you why they acted the way they did and how they kind of messed things up here between the two of you. You'll get an apology from them, an explanation from them as well. Now this Page of Swords as well also tells us that your person may be sort of like trying to find out what's going on with you on the sly, kind of like maybe looking at your social media. If you have social media, trying to check up on you, perhaps through mutual acquaintances, because they want to feel your energy. They're just not ready to communicate yet. The Three of Wands, remember I said it's sort of like they're waiting for something. They're waiting for the right moment to communicate with you. But it also tells us that they will communicate with you because they do see long-term possibility in this connection with you. Now this Judgment card. Judgment is about restoration. It's about renewal. It is about the universe and divine guidance in this connection between you and your person. So it tells us that after this period of no contact and separation, there is this opportunity for renewed energy between you and your person and rejuvenation in the connection to get it moving and grooving again to the place of union with each other. Now this tower, it probably scared some of you when you saw it come out, but this is how we view the tower in this situation. See how this Four of Cups, see how he's looking at this cup and he's ignoring these down here. This is the love for you. This tells us that your person is going to have this epiphany. It's about them having a breakthrough. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, boom, there it is. Sudden and swift change, clear insight, knowing and understanding with greater clarity about this connection between the two of you, and knowing that they need to do something to take action to regain it, because they don't want to lose it again, especially if you have been in no contact and separation from this person for more than once. They understand that they are getting to the place where they may be running out of chances here, okay? Now this Knight of Cups, the Knight of Cups is someone who thinks about love. They express love. They share their love. This is someone who can be emotionally vulnerable with you, who will tell you how they feel, who will do nice romantic gestures for you for no reason. He'll bring you flowers, that will send you notes, text messages throughout the day, someone who can share everything with you. Now, it's interesting that it comes below this King of Swords, because the King of Swords can be someone who is very logical and very structured in their thinking. They are more in their head than in their heart. So this tells us that there will be more balance in your person moving forward with them. Balance between their head and their heart, between their thoughts and their emotions. Many times the King of Swords can be someone who says, I think, where the Knight of Cups would be, I feel. So that will be more merged together, a merging of mind and heart. So your person can be expressive of their feelings for you and share them with you moving forward. Let's see what else we get for this reading today, please, for pile number 2. Will pile number 2's person communicate, and how do they feel about pile 2 people and this connection? Slow and steady. That makes a lot of sense because we did get that 3 of Wands. And remember, we said the 3 of Wands saying it may take a little bit more time, but also slow and steady, I feel, is important here because your person may be moving slow and steady at a snail's pace with you at the moment. But with this Tower being here, when they have this epiphany, when they have this breakthrough, when their heart chakra pops open for you, they're going to want to move and groove here. They're going to want to get this connection moving to the place of union. And if things go too quickly between you and your person, it may create some fear in them again. So this may be an opportunity for you guys, pile number 2 people, to sort of like set the pace, set some boundaries, allow things to develop naturally and organically as this connection comes to this place of rejuvenation and renewal. What else for pile number 2, please? How does pile number 2's person feel about pile 2 people and their connection right now? No place like home. And that card comes with the number 50, which resolves to 5, which tells us that change is coming in this connection with your person. 5s do symbolize change, but also it tells us that there is no place like home. And your person feels very at home with you. When the 2 of you first met, did it feel very familiar to you, like you had known them before from some other time and place? It felt very comfortable for your person as well. And they do see you as their home. Home is where the heart is. And you are their heart and you are their home. This is about your person wanting to establish this home with you in the future. It's something that they are thinking about because they can see this future with you unfolding before them, which is perhaps why they're taking their time here in really thinking things through, because they want to be really sure about what direction they are taking in this connection with you. They don't want a false start. They want to be absolutely sure before they start reaching out and rebuilding this connection with you. See what else we get for pile number 2, please. Will their person communicate? How does pile number 2's person feel about them and this connection? The situation will improve. This tells us your person is going to communicate with you. They are going to be able to see the light. They are starting to see it now. But like I said before with this Tower card, when this breakthrough for your person comes, it is going to be all of a sudden, out of nowhere. Boom, there it is, sudden and swift change, and things are going to start changing here in this connection with your person. Even though we do have these cards of waiting and being patient, when this change starts happening, it is going to move and groove because your person is going to know what they want and how to move it along. They'll start communicating, sharing their feelings with you, wanting to spend time together. Let's see what else we get here for pile number 2. How does that person feel about pile number 2, people, and this connection right now? Swept up. See, infatuated, passionate, romance, whirlwind, slow and steady. I do feel, especially with this card, the Tower, about sudden and swift change coming out of nowhere. Things could get moving and grooving pretty quickly here in this connection with you and your person. Pile 2, people. Slow and steady wins the race, okay? Because if it goes too fast, they may freak out again. And after long periods of no contact, you don't want that to happen again in this connection with your person. So this may be a life lesson for you that you need to learn for establishing and setting boundaries in terms of how things move in this connection with your person. Please only take that if it resonates for your situation. Potential. There is so much potential in this connection between you and your person. It's saying to be optimistic about this connection. There's reason to still have hope here. The universe is trying to guide and direct both you and your person, as well as this relationship with them. They're giving them signs and synchronicities so that they have a greater understanding. It says here the situation will improve. They do see you as their home. They see you as their heart. This as well has this dandelion, this potential card. Blow your wish out to the universe, pile 2, people. There is reason to still have hope here in this connection with your person because it is telling us about sudden and swift change coming out of nowhere with this opportunity for rejuvenation in this connection with your person. Let's see what else we get here for pile number 2, please. How does that person feel about them and this connection? What do we need to know? Surprise. Romantic surprises are on the horizon. Be open to them. Surprised very much about that Tower card as well, because the Tower is not always bad. It just means that things are changing. Surprise, things are different. Expect the unexpected. I do feel that this is about a surprise coming from your person, and that surprise could very well be getting communication from them. But with this 6 of Swords, this Page of Swords, the King of Swords, and this Knight of Cups, there is a strong potential here for you to get communication from your person. And I feel that that communication is coming. Remember, they're having this breakthrough. They're seeing things a lot clearer now. Let's see what else we get here for pile number 2, please. How does that person feel about them and this connection? What do we need to know? Sorry, guys. I dropped a bunch of cards on the floor. Been doing that a lot lately. My hands are cold. I'm sorry. Let's see what else we get here for pile number 2. How does that person feel about them and this connection? Gifts. Love's greatest gift is the ability to truly understand one another. Yes, and we'll put this right down with this Knight of Cups. Remember I said the Knight of Cups was someone who's going to do nice romantic gestures for you, sending you flowers for no reason, buying you little tokens of their affection, sending you love notes. But love is the greatest gift of all. And it says here to truly understand one another. Your person is going to be much more understanding of you in the future because we do have this balance between mind and heart, intellect and emotion. They're going to have more compassion, more understanding, greater empathy with you moving forward. Okay, so that is something to really consider as well in this connection with your person. So do we feel that your person is going to contact you, pile 2 people? Yes, we really feel that you're going to hear from them. What are their feelings about you in this connection? They realize that they have so many missed opportunities where they could have brought this connection with you to the place of stability and union. Perhaps they had fears that they had to work through, that they had to resolve from the past that they hadn't, that were keeping them stuck. Perhaps they were too much in their head. But your person longs for you. This is about them really missing you, wanting to see you, wanting to talk to you, wanting to spend time with you. There is rejuvenation in this connection with you and your person, and that change will come out of nowhere. They are trying to find out what's going on with you and what's going on in your life to perhaps see if they still have a chance. But this Knight of Cups tells us your person will be more loving with you in the future, more expressive of their love, telling you how they feel, being emotionally vulnerable with you. And it says the situation here with your person will improve. But remember, slow and steady wins the race. This is your reading for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light. Have a great day, everyone. Hi, pile number 3 people. Welcome to your reading. Today we are looking at no contact situations between you and your person to see how they feel about you and this connection right now, and to see if they're going to reach out to you and break this no contact situation. As always, this is a general reading for the collective. Not all of this reading or all of the messages that come through today may it resonate with everyone watching. So please only take in what speaks to your soul and release the rest to the universe. So let's get right into your reading, pile number 3. For pile number 3, please, Spirit, tell us how pile 3's person is feeling about them and the connection right now, and if they will reach out and communicate with them. For pile number 3, will their person reach out? And how are they feeling about pile 3 people and this connection right now? This is the 5 of Cups. What else for pile number 3? Will their person reach out? This is Temperance. Temperance is ruled by Sagittarius. So if you or your person have Sun, Moon, or Rising in Sagittarius, this can be a place of validation for you, but you already know it does not have to be for this selection to work for you. What else for pile number 3, please? How is that person feeling about pile 3 people and this connection right now? Will they reach out? This is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups belongs to the water signs, so that is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Let's see what else we get here for pile number 3, please. Will their person reach out? How do they feel about pile 3 people and this connection? This is the 6 of Swords. What else for pile number 3, please? How do they feel about pile 3 people and this connection? This is the 10 of coins, the 10 of pentacles. Just want to straighten them up a little bit, guys. There we go. What else for pile number 3, please? How does pile 3's person feel about pile 3 people and this connection? This is the Empress. For pile number 3, how does their person feel about them and this connection? Will they communicate? This is Justice. Justice belongs to the astrological sign of Libra. For pile number 3, we'll grab one more card. How does their person feel about pile 3 people and this connection? Will they communicate? This is the Ace of Wands. Wow, guys, this is beautiful reading today. Just put the cards down in a safe place. I don't want to knock. I've been knocking the cards off the table today, guys. I apologize. Holy cow. So, pile 3 people, yes. Will your person communicate with you? This Ace of Wands, this Six of Swords, and this Page of Cups does tell us that your person will probably communicate with you. That is the energy of these 3 cards. Now let's come back to this 5 of Cups. Your person is very disappointed in themselves, in their actions, their words, their behaviors. This is a card of regret, a card of remorse. They're feeling guilty. So perhaps for many of you who picked pile number 3 today, your person was harsh in their actions, their words that they used with you before this no contact period began. Lower vibration behaviors, low vibration words, not really being in this high vibration place with you in this spiritual connection that comes with this Temperance card. But this also tells us, if we look at this card very closely, this figure's upset. She's crying here. This card means crying over spilled milk. But these 2 cards, they're on the windowsill. They remain standing, very much like the 2 of Cups, which is about a union of hearts. So your person is feeling this regret and this remorse for hurting you and for hurting this connection, but also for hurting themselves, because they're taking that burden of guilt very seriously as they examine their behaviors and their words with you. Now the Temperance card, Temperance tells us that your person is very appreciative of your patience concerning them and this connection, because they know that they have really tested your patience. But Temperance is such a beautiful card of the connection that is here between you and your person. It tells us that there is a spiritual connection, soulmate connection, or a twin flame connection. Please just take that as it resonates for you and your person. Temperance is about alchemy. It is about the blending of your essences. In medieval times, they would try to turn lead into gold by using alchemy, but in the sense of this spiritual connection, it is about your souls coming together into union with each other. Temperance also tells us there is divine guidance around this connection with you and your person right now, trying to get this connection with you and your person to the place of reconciliation and union. The Page of Cups tells us your person knows they owe you an apology. And they do feel bad for how they treated you in the past. The Page of Cups also tells us that through examining themselves, your person recognizes that they have been very emotionally immature towards you. And they need to change that moving forward, which comes with this Justice card. Justice tells us that the story between you and your person is not over. It is about the karma that exists between you and them. That you will have life lessons and experiences with each other in this lifetime. Together, not just what you've been learning in the place that you are in separation. Because yes, when we are in a separation place from the person that we truly love and care about, we have to go through spiritual growth. It is the only way to get through it. Because it's hard. Especially when they're ghosting, when they're running, when there's no contact. And we're just left there going, what the hell is happening here? But justice is about balance. It's about reciprocity, equal give and take. And your person, knowing that they need to be more balanced in this connection with you moving forward, so that you can write your story together And this is about the sword of truth as well. Your person will be honest with you. They will explain to you why they treated you the way they did, why they acted the way they did. Perhaps they've got past wounds that they haven't healed, but they have been working on that during the time that you have been in this separation place, because temperance is all about healing. The Six of Swords is a card of technology. So it tells us that text, voicemail, phone, social media, email, online, whatever, your person is going to reach out and communicate with you. The Page of Cups is also a message coming from your person. But this Ace of Wands is about them taking action to do that. Not just thinking about it, taking action. This Ace of Wands, it's all about fire. The initiation of fire, which is the spiritual energy that's here between you and your person. Also the passion, but it's about them taking action. Now, speaking of passion, we do have this beautiful Empress card here. And I love this Empress card with all of these animals on it. It is one of my favorite Empress cards in the world. This tells us your person sees you as a mover and a shaker. They see you as someone they need to respect, which is why you're going to have an apology coming from your person. The Empress represents the Earth Mother. So perhaps you and your person have talked about having a family, combining families. Please only take that if it resonates for you and your situation. But as well, the Empress is a card of sensuality, a card of passion. Okay, so there's a strong, passionate connection here between you and your person. Then we have this Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is about long-term partnership and long-term commitment, especially with it being next to this Empress card. That was a beautiful combination of cards right there, guys, that came out side by side. The Ten of Pentacles is about stability in a long-term partnership. It is about the two of you coming into a union to have a family, combine your family, spend time with the families that you already have. But this is about commitment and wanting to have a stable relationship with you as they start rebuilding this connection with you. And I say rebuild because this Ace of Wands that ended this reading is about a fresh start and new beginning. This is what your person feels they want to have with you. There's more to your story, guys, especially with that Justice and Temperance card being here. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please, for pile number 3. How does pile number 3's person, what are their feelings for pile number 3 people and this connection? Peaks of joy. Now, doesn't this remind us of what the Fool card looks like, that stands on the edge of the cliff, ready to take that leap of faith and jump in with both feet and allow the universe to catch them? I do feel that this tells us as well that your person feels so much joy when they are with you. And in a sense, that joy is missing from their life. That's why they feel the way that they do with this Five of Cups starting that reading. It's a card of sadness, despair, feeling alone and isolated, lonely, heartache and heartbreak. But they know what they have to do to regain this joy. They have to take this leap of faith with you and jump and allow the universe to catch both of you so that you can have this new beginning that comes with this Ace of Wands. What else for pile number 3, please? What are pile 3's person's feelings concerning pile 3 people and this connection? Serendipity. This is very much about serendipity, which really is about synchronicities and signs from the universe. Have you guys seen that movie, Serendipity? It's a cool romantic comedy with different signs and synchronicities about how this couple come together. It's a wonderful movie and fun movie to watch. But what this is telling us is the universe is stepping in here. We do have that with the Temperance card. The people upstairs, your person's angels and guides, as well as yours, are working to give your person information through dreams, through intuitions, perhaps through meditation if your person is spending time in meditation. And you don't have to sit there in a meditative state to meditate. Many people meditate while they're or get information or insight while they're working out or when they're cooking or whatever else it is that they're doing. But your person is getting insight from the universe about you, about this connection, and that it is time to start taking action and to communicate, to apologize, because they understand that the only way that they can heal their own heartache and heartbreak is through rebuilding this connection with you. Let's see what else we get here for pile number 3. How does pile 3's person feel about them and this connection? And will there be communication from pile 3's person? Listen to your intuition. Okay, guys, this is for both of you actually, but your person is listening to their intuition. They are listening to their inner guidance and the inner wisdom that they are attaining during this time that you have been apart. Your own intuition has the answer within you. Your angels and guides, they are giving you information, serendipity for you as well. Pile 3 people, you have your own inner knowing about this connection. Trust what you feel. You know in your heart, in your soul, the answer about your person and what their feelings are for you and if they're going to reach out. Follow your intuition. You have those answers within you guys, okay? What else for pile number 3, please? How does pile 3's person feel about pile 3 people and this connection? Change. This says transformation, a new chapter, and rebirth. This tells us the situation with you and your person is going to change. And you will be writing this next chapter of this story with your person. Your person is undergoing a transformation, a metamorphosis, and they've had to undergo that, especially with that 5 of Cups being the first card. They need to be more emotionally responsible with you and to this connection. But the energy of this bottom row of cards tells us that they're going to be. This 6 of Swords is also a card of transition. Again, validating that change is happening in this connection, but also in your person. There is a rebirth here that's coming in this relationship with your person, regardless of your current dynamic with them, okay? So it really is telling us here to trust what you feel, listen to your intuition, and have faith in the universe and the people upstairs, your angels and guides. Let's see what else for pile number 3. How does their person feel about pile 3 people and this connection? Magnetic. Desired. Yes. And you two do magnetize each other. There is a strong connection here between you, like we talked about with this Temperance card. Your souls are trying to come together. Your souls know that you belong together. It's just that your person's personality, their pride, their ego have been getting in the way. But they're changing and transforming. You feel this pull to your person. Your person feels this pull to you as well, because the souls want to merge. They want to come together and be in union with each other. Let's see what else we get here for pile number 3, please. What do we need to know for pile 3 people? Twin flame. Trust the magnetic pull of your twin flame. It will guide you towards them. Yes, magnetic. The two of you are being pulled together by the universe, by your energy, by your souls, because the union between the two of you is desired. Your souls want this union. We have gone over that several times in this reading, especially with this blending of your essences and the fact that this Justice card tells us you have unfinished business with each other. There's more to your story. It is not over. Trust what you're feeling. It will guide you towards one another. Your souls are doing the work for you. Let's see what else we get here for pile number 3, please. For pile number 3, how does pile 3's person feel about them and this connection? Romance. Woohoo! Romantic surprises are on the horizon. Be open to them. Do you feel this is telling us that the romance between you and your person is going to be taken up a notch as the two of you rebuild this connection with each other? But it also tells us that this emotional immaturity that perhaps has been around your person in the past will no longer be there because they're changing, transforming, and evolving. They will be a better partner. They will be a better communicator. They will make romantic gestures to you, for no reason, just present surprises to you, gifts of love, tokens of their affection, perhaps sending flowers, sending you loving messages throughout the day, being the supportive partner that you want and need them to be. This Ten of Pentacles is about wanting a long-term partner. Your person has so much regret for how they've handled things in the past. But this Temperance card tells us they know and they feel that there is this strong connection between the two of you. Your story with your person is not finished. You have unfinished business together, and that is about writing this story and having life lessons and experience with each other for your personal and spiritual growth. That comes with this Ace of Wands that tells us about this opportunity for a fresh start and new beginning with the one that you're asking about today. Listen to your intuition. Your inner guidance is leading the way, guys. This is your reading for today, pile number 3. Thank you all so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you. Have a great day, everyone.